yeah, in a lovely place. And I just taking my morning walk, and I thought, you know what? I better just say hello to all of you guys. This is a real authentic exchange. No preparation, no plan. I'm outside. I'm in nature, pretty much. If you ask me, where I'm looking, it's pretty. Um, at the back, you can still see some greenery. You can see some a beautiful blue sky with a little bit of white clouds here and there. It is totally just a peaceful morning here in Dominica. I am so thankful to be home right now. There is no place like it. It's not perfect, a lot of challenges, but at the end of the day, home is always home. That's what I believe. So I thought I would just drop by and come and say hello to you guys and let you all know that I've not forgotten about authentic exchange. As a matter of fact, I'm just trying to put things in place so we can have greater dialogues. But in the meantime, I think it's only fair that I stop by to greet you all and to let you all know that I'm still there. I've not forgotten all of those of you who have taken the time out to subscribe to my channel in 2025. It has been a tremendous journey in more ways than one for me, and I am so grateful to God for life. Life, it's so great when you can just walk someplace and just be able to, to just be free. I like that freedom of just walking and exercising in the process and sweating. I'm having a fabulous time here in my homeland. I thank God for it. And yeah, home is home. I like to say home is home. So you're seeing me this way. I'm going to just flip the camera so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And you'll understand that this is my hometown. This is my hometown here. And this is Portsmouth. Actually, I'm not in the heart of Portsmouth. I'm on the outskirts, if you like, of Portsmouth. So where I am, I can. It's called Purple Turtle Beach area, and I can actually capture the whole mountain that you've seen there, which is Mount Espanol. It's called Espanol. Yeah, Spanish. We do have some Spanish influence here in Dominica. And these are some of the yachts that are now docked in this port. We have a big port here at Portsmouth. I guess the name says it all. The sun is not giving you, allowing you to see as clearly as you ought to, but yeah, this is there are quite a few of them. Usually what happens is they come to our area during winter and they spend a lot of time here until, well, when I say a lot of their vacation, you could say, here, and then when it's the kind of temperature that they prefer in their place, they definitely do. So yeah, this is home to me. This is a place I walk as often as possible as I go to the beach. The beach is this way actually, so I'm a little beyond the beach if you ask me. And if it wasn't so bright, the sun, you could see the buildings, some of the buildings in the town itself. This is not the town. This is on the outskirts. You could say the beach in front of the town. Up that way, of course, we do have beautiful strip of road that takes us to the northernest. You could say the northernest, the most northern part of the island, which would lead us all the way up to Capuchin, Clifton, Cottage, Savin Pie, Gilead, that sort of thing. Yeah, another time I'll probably go up that way. Beautiful mountain up there too. Yeah, they have their names there. I won't tell you that name there. Yeah, so I remember this little area used to be a little more stagnant, and folks used to just come there. Parents used to take their children there to bathe them right there because it joins with like a lagoon. Yeah, interesting history there, story. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Yes, it's better. You're seeing better, right? Yeah. Hey, what's up? I tried to make a line. Nice to see you. Susan's greetings. I saw your husband. I said, great. All right. We'll see. All right. All right. That's the nature of Dominica. People will stop by to say hello to you, which is really cool. Yeah. So these trees are really small. I find that they're growing rather big and very quickly. I like the shade that they're making because I think a year ago they were not as big, to be honest. They were a bit smaller. You don't see when trees grow, but they just grow. and then you observe the difference. Yeah, that's a coconut tree, of course. Yeah, quite a few. There are about three of them. Yeah, along that area that were planted to kind of keep the idea of the beach. And yeah, I know you were seeing rocks, but we do have sand along the beach itself. But it's just that area. After the hurricane, they had some backfilling to do here before they built that wall and all of that. So, so it's great to be home. It's great to be alive. As the year ends, I want to wish all of you a fabulous year. I know there is a lot of talk about all sorts of things that are happening in the world, and no doubt in our own region, Dominica, and in the Caribbean region, all of us are affected by it. The whole idea of CARICOM, the whole idea of Venezuela, Cuba, China, the United States of America, visas, name it, it's happening as if CBI, as if it's happening in droves. They're just falling. Um, we want to hope for solutions, is what I would say. Solutions by all the parties necessary, that everybody will do the right thing, as a friend of mine would say, do the right thing. And the right thing there would be, I suppose, what is the right thing for you? What is the right thing for me? Maybe some people might say, what's the right thing for Dominica is not the right thing for Trinidad. What's the right thing for Trinidad is not the right thing for Venezuela. What's the right thing for Venezuela is not the right thing for the United States of America. So everybody has what is right for them. But I pray that whatever is done that is right will be done for the well-being of the majority, and the majority being the people. The people. We who are the people who reside in those countries, in those localities, that whoever is making decisions, policymakers, decision makers, people who govern the world and govern the countries and govern the states, that they will do it for the greater good of the great majority. I think when we did CERT, that's a training in uh, emergency emergency response. I know one of the motto was the greatest good for the greatest number, something like that. All right, so we have to consider that greatest doing the greatest good for the majority of the people. And I know that's easy to say. I know that's easy to say, but at the end of the day, um, it's important to say it so that those who are hopefully making those decisions will consider that they have to consider the people. It's the people who are always affected most when people who are in power make decisions. I'm not here pointing fingers at any one set of people. I'm talking about just at the end of the day, just all those leaders in authority. Decisions are really based on you. You are the ones to make those decisions now, and it's important that you consider that when you do it for, or when they do it for the benefit of the majority of the world, the majority of the people who they govern, who they lead. I also believe in prayer, so I believe that those of us who live in those areas that are affected directly or indirectly, that we will, and we live in those areas, and I believe we should pray. There's a bird there. Oh my God, look at it. It's beautiful. Look at this. Do you see it? Look. Oh my goodness, look at you. Oh, look at it. It's right here. You guys see that? It's a lovely bird. I think it's a dove. It looks like a dove. Yeah. I would think that there are doves around here because there are some trees that they love to reside in, doves. Like there are some of those trees that have I can hear some doves actually further up. So yeah, that's a dove. This one just probably strayed a little, strolling. There's a young coconut there too, but I'm more interested in looking at the dove right now. Yeah, so I was saying though that the decisions, yeah, that the leaders make, they must also give priority to give priority to the people. Give priority to the people people must always be given the priority. And I was saying that those of us who can pray, there's a pretty cloud there. Those of us who can pray, that we should pray. We should pray for our region. We should pray for peace in the region. We should pray for peace in the world. We should also pray for wisdom and knowledge and understanding and good counsel for those leaders. Because if they just operate by their human nature, I can tell you, it's not to our it's to our detriment. It's not to our benefits, right? If they only operate by their human knowledge and not enough wisdom from above, it's not going to be for our benefits. I can tell you that much. It will be for they will do things, and some things may work, but at the end of the day, wisdom is always the best, and wisdom is from God, and the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. So if our leaders fear God, if they have greater reverence for, and I'm not just talking about, oh, I know there is a God, and so when it's time to create an impression, I say God, and I say God, or God is, good or whatever. No, that's great, that's fine, we can do that, but I think it calls for more. It calls for more. It calls for more from our leaders and from those who make decisions on our behalf to seek the wisdom of God. And so those of us who believe in the power of prayer, believe in the power of God, believe that at the end of the day, humanity, the world belongs to Him, to God. Oh, that's a beach by the way, guys. Yes, you can see it. It's sandy part. Yeah, so those of us who believe in the power of prayer, we are still called to, to talk to God on behalf of our nations, to talk to God on behalf of our leaders, on behalf of our people, because at the end of the day, we are the ones who have to lead with to do long-term decisions. I know some people say, oh, prayer doesn't change it. Yeah, prayer changes things. I believe very strongly that prayer changes things and can change things and situations. So it's a combination of factors, but we must pray as part of the combination. We must include God. We must include seeking the face of God, repenting as a nation, and seeking God's grace and mercy to guide and lead. I can't help but to keep my eyes on the mountain sometimes when I talk to you guys. It's not that I'm trying to not make eye contact. It's just so pretty, and I've missed that sight for so long. For too long. I would say so long, just a year, but it feels as if it's been so long. So yeah. Pray for the leaders. Pray for the world. Let's pray for the Caribbean. It's a place that everybody knew. Not perfect, but we have major challenges now. We used to be relatively safe. There are lots of challenges happening in the world today, and in our islands as well, where we see people, are losing their lives in different ways, and some of these ways are just not what we would ever fathom, So I invite you, me, all of us, to stay positive about the countries, stay positive about the world, stay positive about the impact that God can have on a nation, and stay positive about the trajectory of our region. Not sooty wear the wrongs in our land, but certainly we are to pray for the leaders. The Bible tells us that we have to pray for leaders. So I invite us to pray for our leaders. I think that is very crucial that we do that. So I invite you to consider doing that as well, all right? Just extending God's grace and mercy to all of us and to all of you. It's so soothing listening to the sea, hitting the shores there. Yeah. So help me to make a difference here by praying as well. All right, thank you guys for viewing. Most likely I'll probably do another authentic exchange like this, where I just stop by and talk to you guys on my morning walk or whatever it is that I'm doing. It's simple, it's clear, it's plain. There's no fluff, there's no filter. That's just me, raw me, and that's fine. I love being real. I ain't fake. I don't believe in fakeness anyway. So Yeah, enjoy what you see. It's beautiful. God bless you all. We will connect again. One love. See you all. Peace, everybody. Thank you for viewing. I always have to say, yeah, right here.